Hello guys, it's me Livius, and today I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about this phone that is actually very dear to me. It's the Nokia 6510. um, as you can see, it's very small, like a Nokia 8310 was. And I think this is the only Nokia from the business class that was this small. Unfortunately, they did not make another one. I also like the gold color of it. I don't like gold phones, but with this one it really looks good. So, as you can see, the battery is not original anymore because the original one died a long time ago. Let's pop it up. So, Nokia 6510, made in Finland. Let's insert the SIM card in here, the battery, and let's power up this baby. It has a song when it opens, so I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. Let's see. So I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. Starting from the beginning, I'm going to tell you that I really love the color of the screen. It's a unique color that Nokia never used before, and unfortunately it died along with this phone. I simply cannot understand why they didn't use it anymore, but they know better. So this phone, what I like about this phone is the keyboard. Although it is very small, it is very well built, and I do not press too many keyboards at once. For example, you can see how big my hand is and how small this phone is. This phone was launched in 2002 with the sole purpose of helping business people carry their phone much easier, because as you can see, it's from the 6 class, and if you don't know, the 6 class was always the business class of Nokia. It has the volume buttons over here, and it also has an infrared port. What I don't like about this phone is that the quality of the speaker is very low, and you barely hear it when it rings. As you can see, it is made in 2002, so this year this phone is 14 years old. So let's go through the menu. We have the usual Phonebook menu, as every Nokia had. This phone, of course, being a business class, it also had a phone memory, its own memory. It also had voice tags, service numbers, color groups, which, as you can see in my other videos, for example, Nokia 2000 and 2100 or 3310 didn't have these menus. So the messages. This phone also had email on it, and if we will wait for a second, I think this phone also explains what the menu does. Yes, as you can see, it does explain what the menu does. So, write message, inbox, outbox, archive, the usual menus. No, it doesn't have email. I'm sorry, I thought it has. The call register, your usual menu. I got this phone in 2010. It also had GPRS. So I got this phone in 2010, and I got it very cheap. I think I got it for $5 from a guy that didn't want it anymore, and I actually used it for a while because at that time my smartphone was broken, and I didn't have another phone to use. Profiles. As you can see, we have here the timed option as also. It has some different ringtones from the other phones. And here we have the usual standard menu of Nokia. The animations, again, I really like the animations. The settings menu. Here we had the alarm clock. As you can see, it's not in the usual menu, the first menu, as Nokia 3310 has it. Time settings, call settings, phone. I think this phone, as you can see, it has GPRS. I said it before, and you could use this phone to access the internet. I think this phone has on-call settings. I think it has the speed, no, not speed dialing, call waiting, summer after call. So it had, but only the business class phones had. I liked about Nokia that there was a big difference between their business class phones and their entry-level phones. You can easily distinguish one from another. Games. This phone has my favorite game, Bumper. So here it is. You guys actually know this game. It's the game where you play with this ball. So you guys know this game. I'm not going to show it to you anymore because you know it. I remember showing this phone to a friend of mine, and he went crazy when he saw it because he could not believe his eyes how small it was. He actually didn't believe me that this is a phone. He thought that this is a toy or something like that. So yeah, this is how small this phone actually is. Calculator, to-do list, calendar. I like that it also had a calendar, which for me at that time was very important. It also had an infrared port, and it also had radio. Something very hard to find at that time on phones. I also have its original hands-free. It's the usual bottom connector. On extra, as you can see, it has the voice recorder, wallet. This I never used this function, but I know a lot of people that used it. Voice commands, countdown timer, and stopwatch. Services. You could go to internet. As you can see, you can access every web page that was available at that time, but I didn't use it because I didn't have internet service on my SIM card at that time. Sorry about the autofocus. I don't know why it doesn't focus sometimes. So let's see how many hours this phone has been actually used. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't show the live timer, so I don't know. But I know that I use this phone a lot. So this is for this review. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. Thank you for watching. Share it with friends, and have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one.